Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Police are calling for dashcam footage after a man died and a woman suffered spinal injuries in a crash just north of Raymond Terrace. Emergency services were called to the Pacific Highway at Ferrydale, about 1 kilometre north of the Medowie Road intersection yesterday morning, to report a car had left the road and hit a tree. The 70-year-old male driver died at the scene, while a 70-year-old woman was taken to the John Hunter Hospital in a serious but stable condition with suspected spinal injuries. An investigation is underway into the circumstances surrounding the crash. Police are still looking into the circumstances surrounding a tragic drowning at Newcastle Beach at the weekend. Emergency services were called to the beach just after 1 p.m. on Saturday, following reports of a man in distress in the water. Police, lifeguards and paramedics went to his aid. However, the man, believed to be in his 30s, died at the scene. Hunter Surf Life Saving says it's unclear if he suffered a medical episode and an investigation is underway. Police believe a man reported missing from the Central Coast could be travelling in a car in the Newcastle area. 31-year-old Jacob Leonard was last seen at his home on Genie Crescent at Berkeley Vale on Friday morning. He may be driving a white Mazda vehicle with a New South Wales Rego DL91TL. Jacob's described as being of Caucasian appearance, about 165 centimetres tall with a thin build and brown hair. Anyone who's seen the car or knows his whereabouts is urged to call Crime Stoppers. Origin Energy is looking to support the residents of Lake Macquarie in the run-up to the shutdown of the Eraring Power Station. The Eraring Community Investment Fund will look to promote community well-being and resilience during the transition period. Origin Senior Corporate Affairs Manager Paul Dubidin says the fund will be open for grants, partnership projects and sponsorship applications.
Those who are interested in finding out more about the Community Investment Fund, including the eligibility criteria, they can head to our website www.originenergy.com.au/Eraring.
A 3-day shutdown gets underway tomorrow on the Hunt Valley Rail Network. From 6:30 tomorrow morning, the main north lines between the Port of Newcastle at Kooragang and Narrabri, as well as the Ulan line, will be closed. The Australian Rail Track Corporation says work to maintain safety and reliability standards will be carried out. The lines will reopen at 8:30 p.m. on Thursday. Works from local artists will be on display at the Lock-Up's new exhibition. The Hunter Street Gallery says it's an opportunity to raise funds for the Hunter art community. Program coordinator Wednesday Sutherland says a range of pieces will be on show.
The Collect is our fundraising exhibition, so we've got over 100 Hunter-based artists contributing a work. So we always try and, have programming that reflects local social issues.
2NURFM Sport.
The Knights have suffered their sixth loss this season, going down 26-6 to Cronulla and leaving them in 12th on the NRL table. Coach Adam O'Brien says they're simply not there when it comes to knowing what it takes to win week in and week out.
We've shown signs this year that we're heading that way, but it takes a fair bit to just stick at it and do it week in, week out. And we've clearly got work to do in that area.
The Hamilton Hawks' rugby side accounted for rivals Wanderers with a 28-22 Shute Shield win. Kiwi centre Tristan Flutie bagging 2 tries in the game's opening 15 minutes. Meanwhile, Maitland cemented their spot in second on the ladder with a 35-33 victory over University. And in the men's NPL, former Jets defender Nigel Bogard scored a double for Charlestown in their 2-1 win over New Lambton. Azuri are now 4 points clear of second place Western and Edgeworth. That's sport. I'm Jordan Regnis.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 2, 8, 11, 12, 25 and 32, and the supplementaries are 16 and 22. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.